More than 19 million people set sail on a cruise vacation in 2011. That adds up to more than $29 billion for the tourism industry in the United States alone. Cruising has become popular with travelers from around the world. But before you get on that cruise ship, there's important information you need to take with you on the high seas.
I don't know why they did that. I still don't know.
Gemma Garcia from Miami says she was traumatized by security guards during a birthday celebration cruise she took with a friend a year and a half ago.
They pulled me, 7 men. They pushed me, they threw me through the ground, and I had several security men that just came up to me and grabbed me really hard, and in that moment, I started having a panic attack.
Here's the complaint that we filed.
Tanya Meister is a maritime law specialist in Miami and Garcia's attorney. She says it may surprise the general public to learn assaults and injuries happen routinely on cruises. What kind of injuries can passengers face when they're on a cruise ship?
Broken bones, herniated discs and back. Unfortunately, there's a lot of rapes and sexual assaults that occur on the cruise ships.
That's why Meister urges passengers to know their rights, and that starts with a thorough review of your ticket.
Very importantly, people don't realize their cruise ticket is actually a binding contract. And the fine print in that contract, if they scroll through to about page 20 of the ticket, they'll find the legal terms and conditions.
Under the terms and conditions are two important factors: where and when to bring litigation.
The General Maritime Law of the United States provides for a 3-year statute of limitation. That's 3 years in which to bring your claim. However, another statute allows common carriers, such as cruise ship owners, to limit the time to 1 year.
That's also the penalty for not bringing litigation to the proper venue.
Most cruise tickets require litigation be brought in Miami, Florida, in the federal district court.
But each cruise line has different rules, so read the fine print. The same rules apply to ships flagged in other countries. Read the ticket carefully for the terms and conditions. Meister encourages passengers to document accidents and incidents with pictures and make sure to obtain contact information from witnesses. When a suit is filed based on medical negligence, Meister says passengers are typically forced to file suit against the individual. That's because the cruise lines claim ship doctors and nurses are private contractors and not considered employees. According to Meister, the industry uses the same argument for injuries incurred on shore excursions.
People think, okay, I paid for the shore excursion on the cruise ship advertised the shore excursion, and then the cruise line will point out you have to sue the company in the Bahamas or wherever it is you took it, because the back of that ticket says the cruise line's not responsible for anything that happens on a shore excursion.
Probably most disheartening for consumers is how much the law limits in terms of recovery when a passenger or crew member dies at sea.
If the passenger goes on a cruise that does not touch a U.S. port, even if they're injured and the value of their loss is $1 million, they're limited by this Athens Convention, which says they only get a limited amount. It's a special drawing rights. What it's worth right now is about $70,000.
The Death on the High Seas Act, or DOSHA, also limits recovery.
Basically, if you die in international waters, your loved ones will only be able to get your funeral expenses. And if you were of working age, whatever your future earnings would have been.
Passengers have the option of purchasing trip insurance, and Meister believes it's a good idea to have the additional layer of protection.
It will cover the cost of an air evacuation off the ship. It will cover the cost of medical treatment in a foreign country.
If you decide to bring litigation against a cruise line, make sure your attorney specializes in maritime law.
It's a very unique body of law that not every attorney is competent to handle.
Meister warns cruise travelers to pack their common sense when packing for a cruise. Don't walk the decks alone at night or trust the ship's staff to keep you safe.
This experience changed my life completely. I don't want to go out of the country. I only feel safe here in my country.
So when you head out to sea, remember that you're leaving many of your legal rights behind on land. Smart passengers will read the fine print and prepare for the unexpected when they set sail.